You know, your Limp Bizkit CD. Wait, what? No, shit, I've said too much. And
I had one of the Limp Bizkit CDs. I think I bought it because there was one song featuring Eminem.
that's
I was a
right.
big Eminem guy. Still am.
Still am to this day. I just hope you all have forgotten about Dre. So E is going to flop just the joint here as Doc here with top pair. Set of sixes for Mr. Delivery.
Action flop. You got pairs, you got straights, you got sets. Brian's lucky to not have a piece of this flop. So he's out.
Delivery just looking at what does Doc have left. There's 525. Doc is either feast or famine. He either is just going to run up his stack, or it seems like the deck has been kind of cursed against him in a few spots.
Yeah,
So it's like,
he kind of has
man,
that ultimate Texas Hold'em approach. Like, I'm gonna see if my hand holds up against yours,
yeah,
and just 4Xs. I don't blame him. I mean, it's the kind of game where you can run it up when you buy in for $1,000 and make a big pair.
There's people.
Unfortunately, his pair in this spot's just not gonna do it.
Auction card here as Mr. Delivery just calling. He's still here with the best hand. Now Doc with top two. Mr. Delivery with middle set. Oh boy.
And everybody thinks they might have the best hand. He doesn't like that turn.
Yeah, it brings the front door flush. It sets up now here for this. You feel like this pot should be a lot bigger by this
It
point.
should.
But it's,
what are these guys doing? I'm kidding.
Yeah, exactly. I could probably see Doc getting us in. And it's actually, the remarkable thing is his club is live here if he does get it in.
It is.
He's still here with the best of it, but has a fair amount to fade at this point. And looking for a red 4, I think. Well, we'll see if.
That's what he would love to see.
I think the bet amount, he's certainly just not in a position where he's folding. Maybe there is a scenario he thinks about a raise here, but
he's definitely looks like he's thinking about a raise. I'm pretty sure he's going to decide not to do that with all the clubs out there. He doesn't want to put himself in a position where he gets re-raised by Mr. Delivery. Wow, he just lays it down. That's
wow.
Next level.
That a bit of surprise, but again, it's a sport texture out there that is going to drive him out of this.
I'm surprised he laid that down. Live poker, man. Maybe the spidey senses were tingling and he was catching the vibes.
And he could just perceive strength, but he can't necessarily define strength as the rare situation that it's exactly this kind of combo of hands that he's up against.
Yeah.
And perhaps if Doc is deeper in that sense too, that Mr. Delivery out here going for the value bet is Doc only has $300 left.
Yeah,
but
he can't fold now. Bad news.
And flips over the sixes. E will find out his hand was actually the best. Rami Mubashir said, let's make a video showing how much everyone has lost. That's Rami in a nutshell. What a champion.
What's up, Rami?
I don't know.
We need Rami back on the stream.
It's easy for him to say it never loses.
The guy doesn't lose.
Yeah, exactly. It's easy to talk shit on the top of the mountain sometimes. No. Albert Padilla, $10 super chat. What's up, everyone? The Big Daddy Albert, the people's champion.
People want to see the big pots, though. Come on.
Exactly.
We like to see the coolers, the bad beats.
It's quite crack,
we're all a little sick. We like to see a little blood on the felt. I'll admit it. I do. Zach with Rockets.
Oh, wow. Brian.
Caitlin been the most aggressive player at the table thus far tonight and continues the aggression with the kind of hand you can do it with. A little sneaky suited connector.
Yeah, and it makes sense, I think, for that bet size that it's like we see Doc do this, and it's a little unorthodox. You sometimes Chase do it, but a more small 3-bet size. That it's just that little extra umph in it that you can try to take the upper hand on, that you can go rep so many more streets with in some cases. But well, we got Zach moving in with aces. Brian now has to call 205 into a pot of 900. This is not he's drawing pretty, but he's
pretty thin.
Yeah, it's less than ideal, but that's the breaks. And follow the queen, says Matthew. Fata host the steamed Ola. A lot of love for follow the queen here amongst our mixed games that occasionally gather. We got life for the ace-10 of diamonds. Diamond and diamond alone.
Holy moly.
Gets there. Yikes. Oof. Oofta. Poor Zach here. Gets it in with aces. And unfortunately...
Tough break for the kid.
So it was an online tournament that played down to live for the final 9 seats. So a lot of people having to travel to New Jersey or Nevada or any of the states or wherever that they can play it at. And he gets there, and all of a sudden, he tests positive for a thing, and they said, well, by the rules that we put down here but which everyone had to agree to before you signed up, is said that if you have a COVID positive test, at that point you can't play and you're disqualified. So it's sort of like the dealer and me kind of recognize, like, well, this was a rule that we all agreed to. It's probably a shitty rule, but that's what it is. So yeah, it is.
It's a bad beat for sure.
It just screams of, like, why couldn't there have been a better contingency plan to be like, let's postpone a day or 2, or just like try to ride this out so it's.
But what's the solution? I would
solution.
like there to be a solution, but if you postpone it, let's say this happens again and somebody else tests positive for the coronavirus. What do you do then? I hate that's he's getting the shaft here, but I'm leaning towards the sentiment of the rules are rules, and you know what you signed up for. I mean, I'm not trying to be a hard ass here.
No, you're not trying to be too ridiculous.
No, but you signed up for. You know what you're getting into. It's buyer beware. False positives happen. All kinds of stuff happens.
And we've got a hand here, though. We've got the Big Daddy here with a top set. We've got E with a straight draw. Doc here with top pair, top kicker, who is pretty much drawing dead completely, and he's going to lead at it and shove. Oh, boy. Well, that eliminates the drama out of that, and I figured maybe we would get a turn card and then get all the cards in. And
poor Doc. Just flopping top pair, and it's just not been good tonight. I love it.
Boy, I haven't played Limit Hold. I used to love it, too, even though it made me want to scream, but give me a good short-handed limit. Hold them, limit Omaha 8 or better mixed game. I can hang out there with all the 50 to 80-year-olds out there.
It's just so fast. That's what I like about it. The action is just so quick.
Oh, yeah. There's none of this tanking with ace-3 on the king 5-4 or the king 5-8 board. Like, it's, hey, 2-bet, 3-bet, or fold. Fucko. All right. We would never say that, but. Fucko. Yeah. Just as my apologies to the kids out here. Earmuffs, kids. Travel back in time in earmuffs.
Don't tell Mommy and Daddy you're watching TCHLive.
TCH After Dark.
Mikey the Potty Mouth.
Damn straight.
You
have to curse so much.
Kev.
Oh, wow. We got a hand going on here.
We got Big Daddy Chaz just stepping into a pile of shit here. Accidentally. He doesn't realize.
Zach trapping here for... See if he has more chips than this.
He did raise to 40.
Okay, the chip amount's right. He's got 45 left, so this is just going to be pretty standard. Chaz, I think he's kind of grinning under that mask. He's got that look in his eyes like, okay, this is only one way this is going to happen. And down bets here to 115.
He's thinking, do I get it all now or later?
He's just inviting Zach to. He's probably playing this in the thought that he might think like Zach has jacks or something.
Yeah.
Maybe. Or I'm trying to uncover what Chaz's rationale is.
He's thinking that Zach doesn't have enough money left to continue without a made hand. So
Yep.
if he has anything, he's just going to get it in there. And
chop outs.
he definitely has something. He has the best pocket pair you can have. So just an unfortunate spot for Chaz. Chaz is just hoping he had a smaller piece, and he has the one bigger piece that you can have.
As niner on the end is we'll go. Wow, I'm kind of surprised this just didn't get
all in on the flop.
Yeah, or at
Or
any
pre-flop.
point, just
Yeah.
like somehow avoided getting to that point. But no, what can you do? We're down here in the home stretch. The last couple of minutes here of the live stream of 2020.
See if Chaz decides to go ham with the ace-10 of spades. I see a bunch of black chips. Why not? Man, this guy. Again. I can't say it enough. Just relentless pressure. It's unreal.
Wow,
Just
but
makes
it's
it,
going for it here.
yeah, just going for it every single time. And it's going to work here. I just don't think he's going to continue with the ace-10 of clubs. This pot's just going to be way too big. He might, but it's not a spot you want to be in. Out of position. He's suited though, so he's thinking.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's your answer to everything, Mr. Lebowski. That's all right. In it to win it.
Yeah. See what Brian does here.
Ethan, after a rough day's work, the stream hits the spot. Nice job, Youngblood. Now do better. Hey, we're just trying to, I appreciate people keeping you humble and honest.
They ask,
David Brailer saying it's been a good year, for TCHLive. Thank you all. See you all next year. Leaving South Korea in March. Take care. Happy New Year. Happy New Year still well. As we wait for Brian's decision, does he want to get splashy with the 8-7 suited?
we'll see. 775 to close the action. He's getting better than 3-1 to call, but he also has 8 high. But there's about 10 more minutes left in this game, maybe 2. He wants to make some money. Maybe he's going to try and flop a big draw that he can get it in with.
No, it does.
It does. He's going to put in the call.
There you go.
There we go.
So we have 3,200 right here in the middle.
Yeah.
It took us a little while here, but we got some action.
We
Ace-10
do.
versus Ace-10 versus 8-7 suited.
Yeah.
Brian's clubs, unfortunately, are dominated.
9 more clubs left in the deck. See if any decide to make an appearance on this flop. Yeah, everyone's blocking everybody, but there you go.
Top pair for both Chaz and E. Open ender for Brian, but all hearts here on the flop.
Everybody has a little piece, but none of them are happy about those hearts. Let's see what happens. I expect this to check to Chaz, and I expect him to put in some type of bet. He does have top pair, top kicker. Could have worse, so. I don't think he wants anything to peel off on this board. He's going to have to protect his equity, as the cool kids would say.
Yep, there's a whole book on what the cool kids say. We're working on it in development. Maybe it'll be in the ATXpoker.club shop, but
Yeah, I was going to bet for protection. And he's got a little bit more than 1/3, maybe 11 or 12. Maybe more. 1.2. I like it.
Dig it.
I dig it.
That does get everyday E out of here.
Yeah, I'm surprised he folded. He flopped top pair with the best kicker. That's it.
That's it. That
We're
is
done.
the end of our show here in 2028. Kev, thank you so much for joining. Or 20 and 20 comes to a close. On
Thank you, sir.